I mean, it is getting a little bit darker, but it's still pretty light out yet, so. I've always had a truck like that. Store the camper. Dude had guy Joe. Yeah, so where we keep the camper, sorry I had to think about that. So where we store the camper, because we're, from Green Bay. We live in Green Bay. And we store the camper, on the east side of Green Bay we have the east side Walmart. Obviously, that sounded kind of stupid, but so by the east side Walmart, we live down the road from the east side Walmart. Probably about 3-4 miles, 5 miles, something like that. I don't know how long it is exactly. Between Walmart and our house. And across the street, there's a flooring place across the street from Walmart. And in the back lot, our camper sits there. And way back when we, what was it? When we had the old camper yet, I think it was. So yeah, I think we had the old camper yet. I think this is like that season before we bought the Jayco. Or it might have been 2 seasons before, you know, the last season that we had with the hybrid. And there's a GMC Sierra like that gray one that we're looking at it in my loop. And that same truck, but it was white, was sitting in a lot. It got abandoned. It's like the guy that owned it got to, you know, was Hispanic, which I got nothing against, but we think that he got deported back to Mexico. You know, got deported out of the country, which for him it sucks. I feel bad for him, I do. And Joe said, you want to buy this truck? Trying to get rid of it, needs a title. You know, it was GMC Sierra extended cab, which is the cab down from Dad's truck. Dad's got a quad cab. So it's this cab size down from Dad's truck. And Dad's like, how much? Shoot me a price. I should have told him. I should have told Dad, text Joe, I'll give him $1,000. I'll give him more if he gets the title. But if there's no title, it's $1,000. If Joe was like, no, I gotta do more than that. I said, dude, I'm illegal, you know, I'm buying a truck, illegally owning it. I can't even legally drive it, you know, for 2 reasons. Because there's no title. I can't, well, 3 reasons. I can't, you know, title it. I can't register it. So there's no tags I can get. And I don't have a license, you know, my full license. You know, but, you know, I didn't shoot him an offer. I said, if the truck goes, it goes. And it was in really good shape. There was some rust on one of the, you know, on the cab corners, but I was planning, you know, gonna, if I bought it, I was gonna see if Grandpa was willing to help me rebuild, you know, redo the cab corners, you know, and any other bad metal. And if he was like, yeah, I'll help you. I'm like, okay, I want this to be looking seamless. You know, so if we have to do some wet sanding and polishing, so be it. You know, I can do it. I'm willing to learn. But the truck ended up selling. I don't know what happened to it, so I don't know if Joe junked it. or sold it to somebody else. You know, because I'm not going to drive a fucking truck I can't put my own tags on. You know, I'm not going to illegally drive it so that then, there you go, it's going to sit. It's going to rot out more. You know, I was going to use that you know, get my license in and quit A&W, you know, once I got another job. I'm gonna climb this and go down. I'm gonna take a break. My ass is starting to hurt. I'm gonna take a little break, and I need a drink of soda anyway. I should have bought that fucking truck and then fought with DMV to get me a title. Or I tell Joe to get a, you know, the title of the truck in his name. I tell him to title it in his name so that it's his truck, so that he can legally sell it.